All right, so yesterday I made a video on Nancy Pelosi going on CNN and saying that pro-Palestinian protesters are somehow financially tied to Vladimir Putin, and the FBI needs to investigate pro-Palestinian protesters because they are being funded by Putin, which she never explained that or connected none of the dots, and I don't believe the host of the show, I think it was Dana Bash, I don't even remember who was in the clip, I don't really care, but they didn't push back on it at all because, you know, CNN. And she also said that calling for a ceasefire amidst the ongoing genocide in Gaza of the Palestinian people by the Israeli apartheid regime, calling for a ceasefire is Putin's message and pro Vladimir Putin. I really just like the clip completely baffled me in a lot of different ways. I really just don't know where the fuck she came up with something like that. But today we have a clip here of Nancy Pelosi getting approached by some protesters, I believe, and the clip is really, really short. I tried to find the entire clip, but I couldn't find the clip. But today we're going to watch a very, 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 very short clip here of Nancy Pelosi telling pro-Palestinian protesters to go back to China where their headquarters is. So it's gotten weirder. It's gotten worse than it was yesterday. I don't know how. I don't know. I have no idea. But here is the clip of Nancy Pelosi telling pro-Palestinian protesters to go back to China where their headquarters is. You know, it was Putin on CNN. It was Russia. Now it's China. So, you know, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You have to listen really hard here in this clip also. The clip's audio is not super, super great. I think it was recorded with a phone probably. And there's a lot of background noise, so you have to really listen hard. I tried to adjust the volume level so you guys would be able to hear. But here is Nancy Pelosi telling pro-Palestinian protesters to go back to China.
Most of your constituents block beside you. Stop the genocide. Stop the Holocaust.
The Democrats want the ceasefire. The Democrats want the ceasefire. The Democrats want the ceasefire.
So for those of you that might have missed it, I'm only going to replay this very short clip here at the very end. You can hear it. You got to listen pretty closely to hear it because, again, there's a lot of background noise. She literally says, go back to China where your headquarters is. I don't know.
The Democrats want the ceasefire. The Democrats want the ceasefire. The Democrats want the ceasefire.
Yeah, again, I said yesterday in my video, that, you know, Nancy Pelosi's comments on CNN, which, again, if you haven't seen that video, I will link that video down in the pinned comment below, the pinned comment on this video, so you guys can go and check out the video, because I think it's a really great video. If you have not already seen that video, I definitely recommend you go and check it out, because I think it might provide more context to this clip, or maybe even make it more confusing, depending. But according to Nancy Pelosi, pro-Palestinian protesters are on Putin's payroll, and now they're also on China's payroll, which is really, really, I mean, that's a really, really interesting notion. It's also a really wild-ass thing to say, just, you know, the people that are, you know, protesting against an ongoing genocide of an entire group of people who, again, when you look back at the history of the Palestinian people, literally had their land completely stolen from them almost overnight. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians were displaced from their homes, literally where they lived, their land. It was, you know, their actual fucking homes. I said this in my video that I made yesterday on Nancy Pelosi on CNN, that I could not wrap my head around her comments on CNN, and I feel like that's even more true now watching this clip. Like, I think it was a Hassan tweet, or I saw some tweet about this clip, and that's actually how I first saw the clip. I'm pretty sure it was Hassan. He said, you know, that saying shit like this is like something like Alex Jones would do, and I feel like that's a pretty accurate take. I mean, this is just like a conspiracy theory, right? This is just one of the most wild, batshit insane, disgusting, heinous, deplorable, damaging conspiracy theories I could possibly think of, that just I don't know. I tried to look for the entire clip. I couldn't find it. I don't know if there is an entire clip. This might be the only, like, they started rolling and this is all we have because she got into a car and I mean, what are you gonna, like, film her just driving away? So I don't know if there's like more that preceded this. But I think it's absolutely disgusting. I don't know why she's going around saying pro-Palestinian protesters. I mean, there is a reason. I said this in my video yesterday, which I don't have this pulled up right now, but opensecrets.org, they keep track of politicians that have received lobbyist money from certain groups, and Nancy Pelosi has received over $600,000 in lobbyist money from pro-Israeli lobbyist groups. So, it's not a surprise. I don't think that she's saying this. It's just a really, really fucking crazy, awful, nasty conspiracy theory that has literally no basis to it. And again, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I don't think I've seen anybody, literally anybody, say that pro-Palestinian protesters are financially tied to Putin or their headquarters is in China. I look, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are other people out there that have said that, but I haven't seen any people say that. And again, like I said in my video that I made yesterday, where she went on CNN, she said that calling for a ceasefire is Putin's messaging. Look, if you're okay with tens of thousands of children being murdered by a terrorist organization like the IDF, then you just need to come out and say that shit, okay? Don't beat around the bush. Don't fucking make up conspiracy theories like this. Just come out and say, hey, look, I openly support the genocide. Be honest, okay? Don't be a fucking pussy. Don't be, someone who tries to hide behind, like, oh, well, I meant it like this, or, I'm just asking questions. Just come out and say it. This is the same thing I say about, people that are fucking do this dog whistle, that do, like, racist dog whistles on their shows, like people like Charlie Kirk and shit like that. Just come out and say you're fucking racist. Just come out and say it. Not specific. I'm not saying like in this specific case, but like come out and say you support the genocide, Nancy. Just come on. Just don't fuck with us, okay? Stop fucking with us. Stop saying this crazy shit. Just come out and say you support the fucking genocide. Because again, at the beginning of the CNN clip that I played yesterday, she was like, I feel, she made a really weird comment that I don't even think I touched on in the video, but she said, I feel for the feelings that pro-Palestinian protesters have, which is a really weird thing to say, but there's really just two sides of this issue right now, right? There is the you're not pro-genocide. You think that the U.S. needs to stop unabashedly, 100% of the time, backing Israel and funding them billions of dollars, and you're not okay with innocent lives being taken. Or the other side is you don't give a shit about innocent lives being taken. You support the genocide of the Palestinian people, and again, if you want to sit there and do shit like that, just fucking come out and fucking say it, okay? Don't be a little bitch. Don't fucking do this shit. I'm kind of just, repeating myself over and over again at this point. So I'm gonna leave the video here. Because I'm just gonna honestly just be saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. But it's really frustrating to me when I see comments like Nancy Pelosi's, comments from people on the right, comments from whatever. I mean, I even make videos here, calling out progressives that might do something, or so-called progressives even sometimes that are saying things that are just fucking straight up lies or conspiracy theories or nasty, hateful, bigoted, whatever. It really pisses me off that these people just can't come out and be like, yeah, you know what, this is really who I am. These are my true colors. It frustrates me to no end. That's gonna be it for my video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, press that little bell, turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload. And guys, the video that I made yesterday on Nancy Pelosi on CNN will be in the pinned comment on this video down below. If you haven't checked that video out, go and check that video out because I think it's a really, really great video. And go into this comment section on this video and let me know what you thought of the clip. Let me know what you thought of my coverage. Let me know what you thought of Nancy Pelosi being an absolutely horrible, horrible human being. And I will see you guys in the next one.